Mike, we got to talk about New York City is blanketed in smoke. Blanketed.
Head to toe, we're tucked in.
It's crazy. It's the dead city. It's back to life. And we are blanketed in smoke.
It's back to death.
Wildfire smoke is covering us, and everybody is very worried about it. I came in and sniffed you because you smell like a brisket right now. It's crazy. You're sweating like a hot beef that's been in a smoker for 6 to 12 hours.
That's every day, though.
That's true.
Day, bro.
But now with that light Canadian maple smell on you, I'm very, it's a very crazy situation. People are very worried about the smoke. Have you noticed this? That people are upset and they're worried, and people are wearing masks outside.
Yeah, people are terrified.
I saw
looked like a war zone yesterday going outside.
I saw an article from the New York Times where they talked to some physicians, and they said you should not wear like a surgical mask or a cloth mask because that is not good enough to keep out the smoke. You need to wear a KN95 mask or an N95 mask. Here's what's funny about that.
Thank God we have those now.
Yeah, but here's what's funny about that, Mike. Smoke particles significantly larger than viruses. By like 100-fold. And here's another crazy thing. For decades, they've been saying if you are in a smoke-filled house, try to wrap your shirt around your face while you're trying to get out. That is like common fire knowledge. The crazy thing about this whole thing is there's some statistics that came out. I saw this one. Pull up the first one I sent you. It's on the Erie News. Breathing in that level of wildfire smoke, meaning the peak of the wildfire smoke, and this is in Lake Erie where it's probably worse than it is here because it's further north. Breathing in that level of wildfire smoke would be equal to smoking 7.5 cigarettes within 24 hours. That much smoke could damage the lungs of the elderly, those with pre-existing conditions, and children. That is if you are outside for 24 hours. It would be the equivalent of smoking 6.5 cigarettes. Now,
wait, for real?
Yes. Now,
is that what that meant? I thought that meant smoking 7.5 cigarettes over the course of 24 hours.
That's what I mean. If you're outside for 24 hours, it would equal that you have smoked 7.5 cigarettes over that time, or 6.5 rather.
Oh.
So that doesn't seem like that big of a deal to the average person that is currently wearing a mask outside. On top of that, can you pull up the next thing that I sent you? So this is from the NCIH that talked about wildfires. No, this was just a study on how much time people spend outside per day. The average person spends 1.04 or 1.64 hours respectively outside a day. That means that in order to have smoked 6 cigarettes, you would have had to be out in the wildfire smoke 10 days. It's 10 days of this. It's 6 cigarettes. And people are very, very worried. I saw a guy, I ran into a friend of mine outside yesterday, walked up to me wearing a mask, talking, bullshitting for a few minutes, pulled it down, lit a Newport. And I literally go, what are you doing? He goes, nah, this shit different. And I go, yeah, it's not as bad as Newports. It's a crazy thing that people are worried about. I don't understand. It's not that big of a deal. And everybody is terrified about this.
I mean, I can't take my daughter on a walk. That was really the only way it affected me.
Yes. I mean, that is a baby. A baby should not smoke more than 3 cigarettes a day.
Okay. Well, it's good. We're keeping
over 24 hours. And honestly, she should probably clip them and then come back to it. You know what I mean? She probably shouldn't. And definitely not hundreds. You're not giving your baby hundreds, right?
I heard that's worse, though, clipping and then coming back. There's more carcinogens that way.
Perhaps, but I don't know if they can have all that smoke at once. You know what I mean? Spread it out throughout the day.
Fair.
Yeah. These same New Yorkers are sitting at currently or tomorrow or the next day or last week are sitting outside eating food as buses drive by. It fucking bugs me. And everybody's actually, I saw Power 105 posted something that Power 105 posted something like, I don't see anybody sending New York thoughts and prayers right now. And I was just like, now here's something I need you to do, Mike. Can you Google wildfire smoke, Philadelphia? Is there wildfire smoke in... Oh, look at that. Philly's dealing with it. Now, can you also do Boston? Because here's the thing. The reason why nobody cares that the only reason why people are taking pictures in New York is because New Yorkers are self-involved losers. We're just so over dramatic. Not everything is about us. The entire Northeast is dealing with this. And Canada, you know something? On fire. The whole country on fire. Can New Yorkers all calm the down with complaining about the smoke? It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Relax. You were here on 9/11. Your lungs have processed dead bodies. I think it can handle some sweet Canadian maple. Your lungs are basically bacon now, you fat. Moving on. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts. And make sure you follow me at Chris from BKLYN on Twitter. Also, of course, make sure you support our sponsor. That sponsor is Vinylgraph. With Vinylgraph, you can make custom graffiti pieces that are on vinyl stickers that adhere to your wall. They're reusable. You can take them down, use them again. Vinylgraph.com. It's VINYLGRAFF.com. Use the promo code Chris1 at checkout, and they're going to give you a sweet 10% discount. That's vinylgraph.com. Use the promo code Chris1 for a discount.